Hey guys, and welcome to the Horror Realm. This looks promising from what I gather. It's based on the novel Dracula, and it's one of the chapters in Dracula. Now, I have not read Dracula. I probably should. It's one of the best books ever, but we're going to take a deep dive here, see what we can find. This is the first time I've actually wanted to do anything on horror as far as movies and stuff for a long time, because there's just been nothing, in my opinion, in my humble Horror Realm opinion. So this film stars Corey Hawkins, Aisling Farad, Liam Cunningham, and David Machin. It's a plot. Man, I just destroyed those names, and not in a good way, and I'm sorry. His plot follows the doomed crew of the merchant ship Demeter, who attempt to survive treacherous ocean voyage while being stalked by the vampire only known as Dracula. Simple enough. And they've actually got a little YouTube channel called Demeter, and it's got like 4 or 5 little clips. So if you want to check out that, there's only 5 people subscribed. I'm pretty sure it's just for the movie. Maybe a fan. It may be linked to the actual movie. I don't know. So let's go down here. What is the story of Demeter and Dracula?
According to Headhunter's Horror House fandom, the Demeter was a Russian sailing vessel responsible for bringing the vampire Count Dracula from his homeland in Wallachia to the seaside town of Whitby in England.
There we go. So that's cool. So I was right. It is a chapter in the book of Dracula, which is an awesome book, and you should definitely read it. I should definitely read it. I know very little. I know a good amount about vampire lore, but very little about the book Dracula, so because it's fictional. But to be fair, books that are turned into movies are usually pretty good because they have so much detail. And this book, from what I've heard, is very detailed. And it is definitely of the adult nature, so you should definitely check it out. So we're going to check it out. It starts on August the 11th here. That's world release, I guess. I don't know when the premiere will be. So August 11th, they've already started actually they started a couple months ago. The first trailer came out, so they must have a really heavy usually what you do in a film, you've got 2 budgets. You've got one budget for the film itself and one budget for soliciting and all your posters and your trailers and stuff. So they're already your marketing budget. So if your movie, let's say, is like $50 million, then your marketing budget's usually half that, so it'd be like $25 million. That's like the rule of thumb there. So if they're already starting, that's the big thing. I don't know if this is rated R or not. I have to look it up. If it is, which I hope it is, then it should be really scary. You get a lot. You don't just need ass and titties and sex to be rated R. It can be scary enough to push that over. And I hope, even if there is nudity in this, I don't know, then I'm fine with nudity as long as it's done the right way. And torture and all those things. But it's got horror. Can't be horror for the sake of being horror. It needs to be done right. And an R rating gives you more tools in your toolbox to make a better movie, right? If done right. If it's just thrown in for titties or thrown in for a jump scare, we don't care. So yeah, Demeter comes out August 11th. It's based on a chapter in Dracula. Looks pretty good. I don't know anyone in that cast, and maybe we'll do another video about the cast. Comment down below. Let me know if you're excited for this movie, if you've even heard of it. And if you haven't heard of it, go check out the stuff online and come back and let me know. I love you guys. Happy 4th of July. And as always, stay creepy.